Hi, you guys. I'm back. It has been almost a month since I've done Facebook Live, so let's see what we're going to do here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I see many of you have the game down, me please. So just kind of FYI, if you want a personal card during this time together, we have a half an hour. I'll do as many people as I can. We'll do a general check-in, and then we'll do a 1, 2, 3, which is how you can get your reading if you're not live. And then also, if you're live, it'll be this kickoff of your first card. And then we will do individuals. Let's see, a couple of announcements. This month, July, can you believe it's July? Oh my goodness. We, on the 14th, I have guides group. That's basically where you come and I talk to your guides kind of as a group. They come, they like to teach lessons, they like to bring up specifics, they like to address their people. It's kind of a fun way to get to hear your guides and then other people's guides as well, and kind of have that experience. So that's happening on the 14th. Normal stuff too, group healing, new moon, all those things. So yeah, so if you guys head over to my website and check out the events, that's where you'll find out new information. Also kicking off planning 2024, believe it or not, which is crazy, I know, but and energy awareness is going to start again in January. It doesn't happen a lot, or it doesn't happen often. If you want to get on that journey, that's a great empath support class. It teaches you about how to manage your energy field and understand it better, and then go from there. So alrighty, let's see here. If you hear a message that feels like it's for you, it probably is, even if your name is not up on the screen. But I will not necessarily say your last names. So just kind of take a look. We might have two Ginas or something like that. All right, let's do a check-in this week. And we might at the end, if we have time, we'll do a July check-in in general, but this week first. All right, have a little gratitude, see the gifts and everything, be able to be balanced and grounded in your experience, and being able to, kind of let yourself be kind of inspired by the things around you and not overanalyze or overthink it. This card is your helper card. See where you're getting too far ahead of yourself. The attention card is like predicting ahead or being stuck in the past. But mostly I'm kind of hearing where you're advancing the ball too fast, too quickly before it's even really a thing to do. Okay, so be paying attention. Try to be grounded in the present time. By the end of the week, there's going to be some challenges against your confidence. Okay, so trusting yourself. Sometimes when we aren't grounded or all the way in our bodies, we have trouble figuring out whether or not what the messages we're getting or the way we're feeling about something is accurate and true. So it's kind of just giving yourself some space to that, and know that you might be questioning yourself a bit at the end of the week, but that's okay. All right. We are using Cosmic Cat Wisdom today. I love kitty cats, so I'm super excited about this deck. I do have some on my online store for sale, or I think you can get them. Yeah, it's the website on the back is enlightenup.biz. So anyway, here we go. We're going to do Cosmic Cat. Okay, so pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, which card feels like it's yours? Okay, if you picked 1, you are working on surprise. Oh my God. Oh my, look at that. Okay, so this week might be a surprising week. There might be some shocking things that go on. It's okay to let yourself be surprised, be stunned, have feelings about it. But remember that card that says don't advance too far forward. Just remember you've got, you're better if you stay grounded and stay present. Okay, if you picked 2, you're working on equilibrium, finding your balance. Okay, this week will be a week for you to just stay in the present, stay grounded, know you're going to feel a little wobbly, and that's okay. If you picked 3, your focus for the week is relax, take a cat nap. This week might be a week of non-action for you if you picked 3. Okay, all right, well, let's get going. All right. And I see you all there. Thanks for joining. If a little side trick, Facebook doesn't let you comment until the live event, and YouTube lets you comment early. So if you want to go on YouTube and get at the top of the list, you can hit subscribe there. You can even hit the little bell to get notified when I do go live, and you can get on the top of the list. So CC did that. All right. For you this week, you're going to be working on territorial, finding your place, being able to really literally take up space, go where you need to go, let yourself be full into the space that you're in, and know that you do have a space, and it's all, and that space is all yours. So this week, kind of focusing on that. Okay. Gina, you've got aloof. Okay. Seek non-attachment. So this week you're being asked to just try and not attach or define anything. Okay. So remember that present time now energy where you're like jumping ahead because you see some information and then you try to predict what's going to happen next. This week you're being asked not to do that. Non-attachment. Back up. Give yourself a little space. Okay. Yes. Okay. Tiff, your focus for the week, manifest. From thought to form, time to get yourself going. So this week, I think you've been getting the message. It's time to take some action, take some next steps. Hopefully you know what those next steps are. But remember, you're taking present steps, not trying to boil the ocean and know how it's all going to turn out. You're just doing what's yours to do today, right now, right now, right now. All right, Cynthia. Cynthia, you got relaxed, take a cat nap. So if you picked 3 at the beginning, you're getting a double down. If you didn't pick 3 at the beginning, this is just letting you know it's time to rest. When we get good sleep and we rest, our manifestation fields have time to organize. So sometimes when we're feeling really disorganized or overwhelmed, the only thing to do is to rest. And so that's kind of what you're getting right now. All right, Diane. Expectations, expect the best. Okay, so I think you got some kind of hints that there might be some clarifying or standing up for yourself that maybe is coming your way. But this card is like have high expectations. It's okay to have high expectations. It's okay to, let yourself have high expectations for yourself, loving yourself enough to say, you know what, I do have high standards, and that's okay. So this week, high expectations. Miranda, thanks. I had a mixed vacation just because there were some things that went on, but I had a good vacation and, a little sun, as you can probably see. So, all right, Miranda, your card is friendship. Care is there. So this week, maybe even just, I'm hearing from your guides, making plans to get with your friends. Here in the US, it's, we've got the 4th of July this week. So we can, think about that might be a good time to gather, or just cause coffee or lunch. And even if you can't get it done this week, getting it scheduled. Okay. All right. Christy, Kira, and Finn. Christy, envy, find your own. Okay. So be on the lookout where you may wish that you have something that somebody else has, and get on to letting that inform you about what you want, not necessarily telling you that you should be upset or frustrated with the person who has something you don't. Okay. Kira, focusing on you. You've got exposed, time to come clean. Okay. So this is owning up to your mistakes. This is letting yourself know that, everybody does make mistakes. It's best to be as honest as possible and ask for help regarding those mistakes from the people you love and trust. Finn, you've got trust. Take the leap. See the little I can't do it? The little T is falling away. You can do it. Go ahead and challenge yourself this week. Do some things that feel a little hard. Okay. All right. Rob. Here is your card. Oh, you also got exposed. Now, if we start seeing cards 3 times, they are going to be for all of us. So this is time to come clean, time to look into the energy of mistakes made. Don't need to cover anything up. Don't, I kind of get the image of painting the roses red kind of thing, that they're going to still keep growing back white. So just it's time to kind of calibrate and let yourself just own up to what's happened and ask for help to fix it. Okay. All right, Kimberly. And by the way, this is the week's energy, so you may not know yet what that is. Just be open to seeing it. Kimberly, prosperity, have it all. That's cute, right? Okay, so little encouragement from your guides that it's all good. It's okay to dream big. It's okay to even notice how you've already landed a pretty good life, and now you can have even more of that pretty good life depending on where you focus. Okay, Jenny, your focus for the week. Grace, everyone is connected. So this week, just be in connection with, remember that present time energy is being called forward. So getting yourself connected to the fact that even the people that frustrate you or make you crazy sometimes, they're teaching you things as well about yourself and about the world. So this week, just kind of use the energy of grace to guide you. Okay. Tanya, your energy focus is wisdom. Let your light shine. So this is very much about letting your truth, the understanding of how you see things working, be revealed. Okay. So sometimes though the wisdom. So okay. So I'm getting this from the guides. When we were on our vacation, it's a new place we have to travel to, we have to drive, we don't know what we're doing. And the island that we went to wasn't that big. So any wrong turn could be corrected, right? It can be stressful to take a wrong turn, but just knowing that the wisdom of direction, maybe you don't actually know where you're headed or don't know the road to take, but you know that you can always course correct. That's what kind of wisdom is trying to come through this week. Isn't like, I know what to do, but I trust that what to do will come. Okay. All right. Robin and Jordan. Robin, you got surprised. Oh my God. Okay. So if you picked one at the beginning, you got it again, doubling down. If you didn't, this is okay. This is a shock and awe week for you. That can be a good or a bad omen. Just give yourself opportunities to just be open and don't get like frozen, but instead be shocked and then ground into the present and go from there. Okay. Jordan, your week's about exploration. Step outside your boundaries. Okay, so do something a little bit out of the ordinary. Drive a different way. Go somewhere that you wouldn't normally go. Talk to someone you wouldn't normally talk to. This is a good week to stretch. Okay. Hello, Blossoming Lotus. Wondering how your alien encounters went. Okay, here you go. Your card is territorial, to find your place. Okay, so take up space. Claim what you need to claim, what's yours to claim, what's yours to have, and don't let yourself get overtaken because other people think that they need it more than you or that they're entitled to you. That it's not. You have your space and it's yours to claim. Okay, so this week focusing on that. I just heard it's like claiming a domain name. Okay, your domain name is your domain name. Go get it. All right, Janelle and Donnie. Janelle, you got fullness. Look at that cute card. Give thanks. Okay. Just settle in this week. Just be like, yes, 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 yes. This is a good week for me. Okay. So let yourself have that. Donnie, your focus for the week is on being persistent and staying the course. Okay. So that's just don't let your guard down on what you've already said you want to do. Keep at it. Okay. Heidi. Heidi. Oh, I shuffled. You got persistence too. Sometimes they'll stack them up when they really want to keep talking about something. So see how this is like, I know that there's something that's good for me here. I know that there's something that I got to wait for, but it's not here yet. So this card is definitely encouraging you to think about the anchor card of present time. Do what's yours to do to stay persistent, but don't get discouraged. Don't jump too far ahead. Okay. All right. Astrid. Astrid. Okay, expect the best. Second time we've seen this card. Good time to have high standards. Expect that people will do what they need to do. And go ahead and let your expectations soar. And don't worry about whether or not somebody else says, oh, your expectations are too high. Nope, not this week. This week, my expectations are just fine. And I expect the best. Thank you very much. Okay, Aaron. Grace for you. Everyone is connected. A little bit of time to just hold space for yourself, knowing that, sometimes there's things going on that are difficult. But this is, it's a good time to give yourself some, understanding that everything's connected. And I just kind of want to be easy on myself this week. Okay. Devereaux, hopefully I'm saying that name right. Your card is flexibility, stretch your limits. Okay, so this week would be a good week to kind of I'm even getting for you physical stretching, like really getting some openings in your physical body, maybe even go to someone who does stretching to help you actively stretch yourself out, just getting a little bit more space inside yourself for what's going to come next. And if you think about that present energy and the confidence thing, this is going to help you kind of get in your body a little more. Okay. Eli, you got B, choose non-action. So this week is just a week to be, not do. Okay. Now, sometimes that's hard to do when we got so many demands in our life, but it's just kind of also an information of like being is like just sitting, right? Just letting the world kind of calibrate and go by. Sometimes when we overdo, we are not letting everybody else do what's theirs to do or letting the universe meet us where we're at. So this week, just be. Janice. Ooh, you got frisky. Time to play. So get out there and get some fun on. This week will be a good week for you to frolic. Like lots of action for you, not non-action. Lots of things to do. Okay, so have some fun this week. Heidi, your weekly focus is family. Okay, all in the pride. So just let yourself really focus on your family and feeling connected and feeling heartfelt, and let yourself also have the benefit of that family. Okay, so you're not just the one doing for the family, but the family's doing for you too, and that's really beautiful for you this week. Okay, Lisa, you got Joker. Stir it up. Okay, so this guy's a little crazy, frisky, right? So this week would be a good week to just see the little single fingernail, poke at it a little bit. Just be a little silly. Don't let anybody take anything too serious this week, okay? All right, Nicole and Seth. Nicole, you've got conundrum up in the air. This week is a week of feeling a little bit stuck. That's okay. Just know it's there and take in some help with being as present as possible, not rushing ahead. And for Seth, you've got retreat, stop the spin. Okay, so paying attention to where you are creating spin yourself or where you are contributing to the spin. One of the things my family and us do, we have this very strong tendency to spin each other. So we were all on vacation together and somebody would say, okay, well, blah, blah, blah. And the other one would say, well, blah, blah, blah. And then let's stop talking. We're just spinning. Okay, but blah, blah, blah. Like we could not stop the spin. And so this is sometimes just nobody has to have the last word. It's okay. All right, Meredith, you've got persistence. That's the third time we've seen it. So stay the course. Okay, and I'm going to read it because that's what we do when we see things 3 times. There might be something else that I need to say to you guys about this. So I'm going to read a little bit of it to you. Okay, it says, thoughts to stalk. I love this, right? What is something you're considering giving up on? What would be the benefit of persisting a bit longer? What limiting thoughts get you in way of following through with completing projects? And what thoughts can you replace with them? Where can you get support to stay the course for getting the results you seek? Okay, so remain firm in your resolve despite difficulty or opposition. All right, so this week for all of us, remain firm in your resolve. But Meredith, you are getting this extra. Okay, this is a good week to just know it's going to be difficult. Ask for help. Check in with those thoughts that keep you stuck. Okay. All right. Oh, Barbara, I know. I'm sorry about Jasper. Oh, sending you love. It's always hard to lose our fur babies. All right, Barbara. Here's your fur baby card today. Cautious. Beware of dogs. So this is just, there's such thing as healthy cautiousness. I mean, fear is never really great, but when you have healthy caution, that's sometimes good. If you think about, like, seeing a snake that you don't know whether or not it's a poisonous snake or a friendly snake, you maybe have some reverence for it and have some caution while you figure out what to do next, kind of thing. So this card is just saying, go ahead and be cautious. It's okay to honor that cautiousness. Okay. Sending you love. All right. Eat 100 foods. Courage. Reach for the stars. This is the theme of this whole deck. So you got like the master card. Courage. You got this. Be brave. Jump. It's a good time for you to have the life you desire and deserve. So see what happens next. Yay. All right, Cameron, You also got friendship. Okay. So care is there. Reach out to your friends, make some time for them, make some phone calls, let them know. I always think about when I'm thinking about my friendships, I try to think about if I have a minute to myself, maybe I need to take it for myself, but then sometimes it would be important for me to reach out to a relationship that's important to me and just want to say like hello, hi, just a minute of hellos and I love yous, even if it's just a minute. Okay. Patty, and I think you snuck in on YouTube as well. So, but your Facebook one, because you went over to the YouTube after the fact. Here you go. You got grudge. Bury, don't carry. Okay. So let things go. Don't drench yourself in frustration or resentment. This week let things like off your chest. Remember, our helper card for the week is being present and paying attention to the now. So if you're carrying past hurts into the present time, you want to just be on the lookout for that this week. Okay. Gina, you got self-confidence. Stand your ground. Okay. So this week for you, go ahead, stand up with everybody else. You got this. You can stand up and be different than everybody else. You don't have to be like everybody else in order to matter and be important. Okay. So just confidence this week for you. Oh, see, Patty, there you are again. Okay. Linda, you got reward. Okay, he's got a mouse in his hands. Paw it forward. Okay, so the things that are going well for you, this is a good week for you to then go ahead and put yourself in alignment with paying it forward and giving somebody else a hand up and showing them how to do it for themselves and sometimes just sharing the wealth. Okay, this week focusing on that. Crystal, you've got bliss. Contentment is in hand. Okay. So this is a good card for you to just kind of recognize that sometimes there's nothing to do. Just pause this week. Just let yourself be in bliss. And when sometimes we don't let ourselves be in bliss, it's because we think we have to earn it or that there's something like sometimes we are suspicious, right? Of these bliss moments, right? Oh, is this really, am I allowed to feel this way? Yes, you are. And just be happy that somebody is showing you how to feel that way. All right. I love these cards too. Janice and Janelle, both of you said that. I love them too. I think they're so much fun. They also have Cosmic Dog if you're a dog person. Like I said, they're on my website. If you want to go get them from me, have them shipped out to you, or you can go direct to them. Yeah. Anyway, all right. I got to everybody. If you're still hanging out and you haven't said me, please go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm going to do July. Okay. I'm going to switch back over to our Yantra deck, which is also a favorite of mine. All right. For July, the choices have already been made. So there's no choices to make because they've already been made. So just go forward with that. The helper focus for the month, happiness. Where are you not owning that you are the source of your own happiness? Where are you giving a lot of external energy and negativity to that? That'll be something to be paying attention to. Giving yourself an awareness that I am letting myself get sucked into unhappiness. Okay. And at the end of the month, you're going to be in gratitude. So remember, we're starting the month that way. We're starting this week with gratitude and seeing the gift. We'll end that way as well. You'll be able to see all the important relationships in your life, all the important people and why they're there, good or bad. Okay. So by the end of the month, you'll hopefully own that you're the source of your own happiness and have some gratitude. All right. I see that there might be a couple more. We're going to pop over. Oh, yeah. I just see happy. You're welcome, everybody. If you're still hanging out, we did this quick, probably because this is my first time back. If you're hanging out and you haven't said me, please feel free. I will take a pause for a minute. Actually, I'll take a pause and give you, I'm going to show you some of these other cards that I just think are so fun. Let's see if I can find this one's so cute. Oh, just receiving the gift. I mean, they're all very cute, but there's a couple that I think are pretty fun. Look at this one. Release, let go. Ah, just so blissed out. And then we've got the kind of grumpy cat faces too. This one says secrets. Let the cat out of the bag. Trying to see if there's other ones that are favorites. I mean, they're all, like I said, they're all cute. I mean, I showed you guys this one already, but this one's so cute. Little kitten, little comfort. There's a hunter, and there's innocence. Anyways, all right, you guys. Well, I guess we're gonna end early because I have, unless you're hanging out, Michaela, just in the nick of time. I see you popping in there, and if there's anybody else who's popping in, I was gonna end early because yes, of course I will give you a card. And I think some of you maybe just popped on. If you popped on, you just type me please in the comments, and I will give you a card. All right. For you this week, your focus is on discernment, okay? Take a closer look and really just be discerning about what's worth your attention and what's not. Now, I don't know if you saw our helper card is a card that says we are it's really important this week to be as focused as possible on the present and notice where we kind of like spin out into the future. And yes, of course, Leanne Holitza, you can have a card. I should have just thrown you one because you might have been lurking out there for a while. Here's your card. Okay, you got conundrum. You and Nicole might have to talk. Up in the air, okay? So this is just basically saying that there is going to be some difficult, sticky situations that maybe you don't have the answers to or feel like you should, or maybe you feel like you took yourself there and it took responsibility for what happened, and it's not necessarily yours to be responsible for, that kind of thing. So just be aware that this week you may feel a little bit stuck, and that's okay. Be present as much as you can. All right. Anybody else hanging out that hasn't said yes, please? Me, please. Okay. I'm going to throw a cat card for July just because we have time. Oh, the wisdom card, letting your light shine. Okay, so you guys remember I told you the story of like the cars and the traffic and going along. Well, this is true. Like anything that you don't know about will come. This card kind of almost is like make space to know, make space to learn, and know that you don't necessarily have all the answers, but you have the wisdom to let kind of the answers come, or when to surrender and not try to control things. I think it's kind of funny, right? If you just joined me, because somehow the numbers are ticking up again, you guys can give me a me, please, if you want, and I will give you a card. Otherwise, let's see. You guys can come see me. The guided group healing that's on the 14th is a hybrid, so you can actually sign up if you're not local. And if you are local, you can come in person. Next year, I'm trying to kind of figure that out a little bit as far as having virtual versus non-virtual. So, yeah, of course, Shauna, I gotcha. Okay. You popped in on the tail end of this. Anyway, just kind of know I'm also on the platform Learn It Live, and there's lots of recorded classes there, including other people. If you get a subscription, it's kind of like cheap learning. Okay, Shauna, you got B. Non-action this week for you. Don't just don't don't do. Just take a pause, give yourself a moment to just kind of let things recalibrate around you. Notice that if you're a doer, that maybe it could be balanced out into that being space, a little downtime, a little bit of deep breaths. Just do it now. It's sometimes we really feel like we're more important when we're doing something, but this card is asking you to be loved just for being the fluffy self that you are, the cute little self that you are. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys next week. I have the plan to be back on next week, so I will see you there, and take good care of yourselves and be present. Bye.